I am Alcino Neto, but everyone calls me Pirate because of an accident some years back. I was born in Guarujá, Brazil, and started surfing when I was only 8 years old. When I was 15, I had a serious motorcycle accident and was run over by a DUI driver. I lost my left leg in this accident. After the accident, I took up swimming and noticed I had no major problems moving in the water. I went back to surfing 2 years after recuperating from the accident and had to develop my own surfing style. I then started teaching children and people with special needs how to surf. Athletes with all sorts and degrees of special needs can take up adapted surfing. Strapping the leash to his body, the athletes feel safe to crash his own limits. Many talents emerged from this initiative. Talents such as Adriano de Souza, aka Mineirinho. Surfing adapted to people with special needs offer a great sliding down the waves. Besides all the benefits from exercising regularly, the athletes who take up adapted surfing also test their limits and potential. Surfing prevents secondary illness and promotes social integration. Prostheses and wheelchairs are adapted to the practice of exercise. Due to their special needs, athletes go to practice venues on wheelchairs. Surfers set up all necessary equipment as they check out sea conditions. Athletes demonstrate paddling position over the board and how they will control the board after they have stood up. Over waters deep enough to float on, they begin paddling out. Surfers are in control of paddling and surfing at all times. The presence of a trainer makes them feel comfortable and safe. Once self-confidence is no longer an issue, they feel more independent to surf. Overcoming all difficulties and hurdles, these guys experience surfing for the first time. Before going into the water, they must strap leashes to their bodies for safety measures. Athletes surf with great monitored independence. Despite their special needs, they make use of a regular surfboard. Another surfer arrives at practicing venue with crutches and his equipment. At the practicing, he checks out wave and sea current conditions. After some simulations, he shows some movements and positioning. Paddling, standing up, and demonstrating weight compensation using hands. Athletes get ready to go into the water, strapping the leash to his body. Under good conditions, he goes in. Each different special needs presents itself an opportunity for Pirate to develop new equipment. Before going into the water, trainers demonstrate all board adaptations. New adapted material emerges all the time, in order to allow athletes with special needs to explore their limits and have great fun. Trainers always by athletes' side to help them acquire self-confidence surfing their first waves. Once all appropriate techniques have been learned, they feel more at ease to surf on their own. This guy had muscular strength loss on his right arm due to an accident. Some procedures are developed by him so he can surf. He shows on the sand how to hold the board and what are the required procedures. His positioning compensates for weight issues while pedaling is done with only one hand. The athlete positions himself at the edge of the board and makes use of his right foot to stand up. The program is made out of theory and practice teaching with present techniques and equipment. The pool exercise helps athletes to get in tune with the equipment and the water. Wave and sea current condition analyzing are also part of the program. Adapted surfing can reach high levels of development. Future plans. Collaborations with members of ISA around the world to introduce an adapted surf program in surf schools. Adapted surf exhibitions and events such as ISA World Junior Surfing and ISA World Surfing Games for multifunctional disabilities. Implementation of the ISA Adapted Surfing Games alongside ISA WSG. Collaboration with other adapted surfing projects. The introduction of a specific judging criteria during adapted surf competitions.